Hey everyone, it's Eyal Tropin from American Pacific Mortgage, bringing you a mortgage at the speed of life. A client sent me earlier today an article from Bloomberg magazine suggesting that the U.S. housing market might be heading for the worst slowdown in years. Before I comment on this headline, I would like to ask you some questions and would love for you to comment below. If you're a home buyer, how long have you been looking? How many offers have you made? And how active have you been during the month of July? If you're a seller, how long has your house been on the market? Did you have to reduce your price? And if you're thinking of putting your house on the market and staying on the sidelines, what is holding you back? So here's my take on the Seattle market at least. For the longest time, we've only had about 0.9 months worth of housing inventory. For condos, it was actually worse with only 0.6 months worth. This is compared to 8 to 14 months in a normal housing environment. Combine the natural growth in population with about 6,000 new families that are moving to our area every single month on average. Add to the fact that a lot of those families have two high-tech wage earners. Add to the mix some foreign investors who are bringing in cash, and you start to get the recipe for the madness that we've seen with houses just flying off the market in one weekend, bidding wars, and prices way above asking. But starting from around mid-June and through the month of July, we've seen a slowdown. We've seen houses staying on the market a little bit longer. Some homeowners have to create opportunities by lowering the prices just to attract buyers. And we are definitely seeing a lot less bidding wars. So what changed? For starters, I think that the threat of trade war over tariffs has contributed to many of the foreign investors moving to the sidelines and not participating, not taking risks right now in the housing market. Add to that interest rates keep going up, house prices keep going up, and some lower income families are feeling the squeeze, feeling that they're being priced out of the market. And while they still have opportunities to trade time and traffic and commute to lower their house prices, they're getting tired and participating less. The question is, how much and how long is this going to go on? Bloomberg suggests that we're seeing a 12% increase in inventory. I did some research, looked at some other sources, and the number might even be much higher than that, around 44%. But when we start from just 0.9 months worth of inventory, that brings us to 1.3 months. It's still a far cry from what we expect to see in a normal market. Also, we might be seeing about 12% decrease in the number of houses sold over asking. The flip side of that is that during July, about 54% of houses still sold above asking. And there was actually a drop of about almost 9% in new houses coming on the market. So this increase in inventory and the slowdown is definitely attributed to less buyers and not more sellers. The question is why? Is it possible that when school year ended in mid-June, people just got tired and decided to go on vacation and pause their home search? I'm already personally seeing an increase in activity for the month of August. So please comment below. What are you seeing? What are you feeling? Are you going to keep on looking for opportunities in this shifting market? If you like these videos, please like it and follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your week.